Hello everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Jedi Republic video on the channel, except this time we have switched from the dark side of the Force to the light side of the Force, where we will be playing a Moralian, I'm pretty sure they're called. A Moralian Jedi Sage, so basically the polar opposite to our Sith Warrior playthrough. The Jedi Sage is a ranged DPS and healer, but I thought maybe it would be better to switch to a different sort of race than just human or Terran or whatever they call it in Star Wars. I think it's just human.
Ah, Padawan.
But now you will be seeing
I am Master C.O. Bakar
a
of the
very
Jedi
different side
Welcome
of
to Tython.
Star Wars
This
Jedi
is the
Republic.
ancestral home of our order, where the Jedi first came to be, and where our most promising Padawans complete their training.
The chance to see where the first Jedi walked.
And yes,
Train
that
where they
is
trained.
Nolan North that
It's quite an
voices
honor.
the
So
main
eager.
character.
You and your new
Or
master should get
us,
along nicely.
really.
Your instructors tell me that even in childhood you had a remarkable connection to the Force. We haven't seen such power in decades. I was hoping your new master would be here. Yuan left her dig site and is returning to Tython specifically to train you.
Is Master Yuan an archaeologist?
In a way. As you become her Padawan, never forget your initial training, nor the Jedi Code.
Never.
There
We
is
will
no
never
emotion,
forget the Jedi Code.
There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. This is... Yuan. I was beginning to worry.
So you've arrived safely, my Padawan. I'm sorry I can't greet you properly, but we already have a crisis on our hands.
I'm at your service, Master.
Tython is a treasure trove of ancient Jedi relics. Recently, our researchers uncovered several teaching holograms, but they've not been fully studied.
It'd be interesting to see how the Sage plays out, because I don't usually play ranged DPS a lot of the time.
But a large group
My,
of
like,
flesh raiders has begun rampaging
most
through that region. Those priceless holograms are in
sort of
danger.
experience in Star Wars Jedi Republic with a ranged DPS would probably be the Imperial Agent, their sniper class, and the Smuggler's Gunslinger. That's probably the two that, like,
I've never heard of
I
Flesh Raiders
played the
before.
most. So it'll
The
be interesting to
Flesh
see how
Raiders
Sage
are
works. I
Tython's
never played
natives.
Sorcerer either.
Savage cannibals
I
who
couldn't
destroy
turn up the
everything
opportunity
in
to
their
use a
path.
double-sided
Including the
lightsabers.
holograms projectors. Combat teams are pushing the Flesh Raiders back, but retrieving the holograms is the first task of your training.
No, Yuan, you can't risk a Padawan against Flesh Raiders, even for such important artifacts.
A Padawan who was stronger in the Force at 4 years old than I was at 15? Gifted
Damn.
students need greater challenges.
Damn, we are gifted. Holy.
So I must recover these holograms and watch for Flesh Raiders. Where should I begin?
The
Stronger at
holograms are in
4
the
years
Nars.
old in the
Be
Force than
vigilant.
she was at
That
15.
region has dangers of its own. If you encounter
Wow.
any difficulties, contact
at us
me on
go.
this holo communicator. When you have the holograms, meet me at the Jedi Temple. We have much to discuss.
Okay, just had to move some stuff around because the screen is just extremely cluttered when you start a new character off. But we are going to head into the Gnarls and
Mechanized travel is for official business.
find out or stop the Flesh Raiders from taking down these recordings that our master has asked us to retrieve. So I think from memory, a lot of the consular story is very artifact and sort of signal that shit. So we like to see Jedi doing Jedi stuff. Ooh, throw some rocks. What else do we have? Okay. Cool. Okay, so we can melee at the same time, which is really cool. But I would assume that that is definitely not the best thing for us to do. So I would assume it's this, and we can put this over here. So we are going in a full circle. that is what we're about to do. Damn, what are we shooting at them? A blast of telekinetic energy. Cool. Again, gameplay for an MMO... Is that purple? Gameplay for an MMO from the start of the game isn't always the most engaging thing to watch, I understand. Just know that it will get better as we go across and through the story. The higher level we are, the more interesting things we can do.
So, after the long silence, finally someone comes. I am Garen Jard. Millennia ago, I stood as a founder of the Jedi Order.
Okay, cool. Master Garen.
For a hologram, you're surprisingly articulate.
We needed worthy vessels for our knowledge. When the Jedi Order began, I saw we must
Feels
be
quite
dedicated
dangerous
to
having
peace, to calming our emotions,
these
and ending
ancient
war across the galaxy.
artifact holograms
If
just
we fought,
laid out in
it
the
should
middle
only be in
of a
self-defense,
bridge. But
as
I
the
guess
founding principle
what
of
person's going to invade a
civilization.
planet of Jedi, right?
Being civilized also means defending those weaker than yourself.
Indeed, but we must do so knowing the mark it will leave upon history and on ourselves. The Jedi may have changed, but galactic peace has always remained one of our goals. Activation protocol complete. Go well.
Thanks, Master Garen. We will take you with us. And alright, so they're all pretty much, I guess, located on these bridges everywhere. So that is project, throws debris at the target. Cool. And stuns. That's similar, I guess, to for Scream. Stuns a target as well. As you can see, there is difference in how the characters hold their lightsabers. So the Sage holds it like this, whereas the Juggernaut had it, I guess, his arm was closer to his body, and he looked a bit angrier. Which I think is a very, very cool, subtle difference. Okay, next hologram. So I guess they're teaching us about the Jedi as we talk to them and activate them. I would assume they would use that for war training. All Jedi coming through.
Another has come to listen. When the Jedi Order was founded, I, Calla Bryn, said we should devote ourselves to justice. True justice cannot be driven by emotion. We Jedi can set our passions aside and seek the truth without fear or favor.
We'll take you to safety.
The projector for this hologram is in danger. I'm here to recover it.
Then do what is needed. That too is part of justice. Activation protocol complete.
Interesting. I wonder if there's just one hologram that's just like, no, we must kill everything. And he's the bad one of the lot. They kind of put him to the side and go, I guess you have to learn about that one's teachings as well. I love the little rock that it just throws. Oh, activated. Walked a little bit too soon there. I do know that the Sith Sorcerer is all lightning, so I guess Sage is telekinetic and rocks, whereas Sith Sorcerer is just lightning, 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 and lightning. A lot of unlimited power.
Activation protocol begins. A new Jedi comes to learn. Excellent. Excellent. I am Ter Senden, Keeper of the Histories, a founder and chronicler of the Jedi Order.
Okay.
I saw us becoming guardians of knowledge and secrets. We Jedi would safeguard the wisdom of the galaxy.
Yes, we will be safeguarding wisdom by
I've come
saving
to
your
retrieve the
hologram.
projector for your hologram. It's in danger of being destroyed by flesh raiders.
Saving what could be lost forever. My thanks. Activation protocol complete.
Alrighty, one more hologram to go. Which is along this sort of stretch of road here. I actually can't even remember who the first companion is of the consular. I don't remember at all. Guess we will discover that together. And the last one is here. Okay, so someone's taken the holocron.
Master Yuan, I've encountered a problem. One of the holoprojectors has been stolen.
Stolen? But the flesh raiders don't steal, they destroy. I'll look into this. If you have the other holograms, come and meet me at the Jedi Temple. I'm sending you directions now. And please, Padawan, be careful.
Excited. Jedi Temple. This does a lot of what this is showing reminds me of the current Disney Plus show, Acolyte. I know it might not be the highest rated. Am I going the right way? Ah, this is around this corner. I know it might not be the highest rated sort of Star Wars show there is, and it's not, definitely not like the best one. It has its shining moments, but it also has its not so great parts. But I think this Old Republic era does remind me of the High Republic era. I hope at some point, I kind of sincerely doubt it, but I hope at some point in the movies or the shows that we get to explore the Old Republic era, because I'll tell you what, I would love to see a live action showing of the sacking of Coruscant. I'd love to see hundreds of Sith fighting hundreds of Jedi. And I'm assuming a lot of other people would as well. I think it's just cool. We don't have... We've never had really a big battle between loads of Sith and loads of Jedi. The most we've had, I guess, was... Well, actually, it was probably one of the latest Acolyte episodes where about 5 or a dozen or so Jedi fight a Sith person. I mean, it's still up in the airs of what he actually is. So it'd be interesting to see how it ends. Not like super focused on it at the moment, but I do watch it whenever it appears after work and having dinner and stuff. I like to have things in the background. But I would like to explore the Old Republic era. I'd also like a High Republic game. The Jedi sort of in their... They look to be in their political prime and their sort of prime and power as well. That's how it looks to me. I actually don't know anything about the High Republic era other than the white and gold stuff. that's my knowledge. White and gold and yellow lightsabers.
It's out of my hands, Kaizen.
Oh. Right, Kaizen Fess. Trandoshan, I think?
I haven't. Padawan, come in. This is Kaizen Fess, an old friend. He's here on a hunting expedition. A sacred Trandoshan tradition.
It's a freaky giant lizard, man.
It's an honor to meet you.
No, we're nice.
Some people, even some Jedi,
I wonder if
disapprove
Jedi
of my
can, like,
friendship with Kaizen.
understand
I wanted you
all
to
language,
meet
because they
before
tend
rumors
to
prejudiced you.
talk
First,
to droids
thank you for
in
saving the holograms.
just about
Jedi
every
have lost
single
enough lately without losing
point
our
of
history
media
too.
in Star Wars. So I wonder if there's just a universal translator somewhere, or they just learn certain types of languages, because I don't know what droids speak. I think, I don't know if Huttese is the common language or if it's just common, but there's got to be a lot of languages, especially what the Trandoshan speaks.
One of the holoprojectors was taken before I could reach it.
Anyway, back to the story
not
at
just
hand.
one at random, it seems.
We've got
That
3 out of 4
hologram is of the
holograms and
infamous
someone's taken
Master
one.
Rajivari. Rajivari was another of the Jedi founders.
Oh,
He
okay, so
turned to the dark side.
exactly what
He
I was talking
betrayed
about, that there
the
was
very order he helped to create.
one of them that has turned to the dark side, of course, and they're like, oh, don't know if we should talk about him. Yeah, I'm curious. He had his own hologram, but he was a fallen Jedi, dark side?
Why would the founders keep Rajavari's image among them after what he did?
Excellent question. To honor his previous contributions? Or a gesture of healing? Rajivari was immensely powerful. That stolen hologram could hold his darkest secrets. The thief is likely from Kalikori
What?
village. Local Twi'lek pilgrims here illegally. Many of them are poor
Okay,
or hungry.
first point. Why would you just have that if it might hold deep dark secrets? Why would you just have it in the open for taking? What if a Padawan gets a little bit curious and decides, you know what, I want to learn about the dark side tonight, and then grabs it, and boom, now you have another fallen Jedi and a mass murderer potentially in the Jedi Academy, or the Jedi Temple, sorry. Yeah, why is their village illegal?
You said Kalikori village isn't a legal settlement. I didn't think Tython had such laws.
The Republic couldn't give the Twi'leks permission to colonize Tython. Too dangerous. But they came regardless. I'd like you to go to Kalikori village,
Okay.
discover who took the holoprojector and retrieve it. But tread lightly. The Twi'leks are here in defiance of Republic law. We're forbidden to fully defend them, even when the Flesh Raiders attack. Relations are strained.
So we just let them die? This is not the Jedi way. Screw the
Jedi.
laws.
Aren't we obligated to help those in need?
Yeah.
This is the Jedi Council's
I'm with us
judgment.
on this one.
I might disagree, but the decision is made. When you
Well,
reach
the
Kalikori
council
village,
is
find Bashan,
full of a bunch of
captain
old
the village guard.
fools.
He knows everyone.
All I know is
You may have
Satil
seen
Shan
the
is on the
holoprojector.
council,
I think meeting these
think she's the
pilgrims
Jedi
will be a
Battle
good lesson
Master,
for you, Padawan. Go carefully.
which I think you get that title in. We just get a lightsaber? Okay, no. This looks like a lightsaber. Oh, I thought this was her chambers. I thought that was like a bed, and I was like, damn, she's got loads of Jedi in here. What? What was I getting at again? I don't know. Okay, we're off to speak to Bashin, who I assume is a Twi'lek. And they're here illegally, and we're not allowed to help them defend their village because the Republic said no, and the Jedi Council also said no. Again, I disagree completely with both judgments there, but we'll see if we follow suit in their rulings or not. Or if they even give us a choice. So he's got one floating in the air, one stunned, one still posted up ready to fight, and this guy's just like, nah man, I'm done. What a beast. Got some healing going on there. I think over there they're practicing... What are they practicing over here? This is red guy. Oh, that's a flesh raider. So they've captured a flesh raider. Togruta? Very cool. What have you got here? Just old guy. Old guy with a white lightsaber though. Tell you what, it is very cool to see things happening around the Jedi Temple. Not just as simple as, oh yeah, they're just outside standing. They're actually doing things. Over here we have a Padawan, I assume, healing some troopers who are injured, and some offloading supplies. Obviously a master looking at the manifest, I assume. Some teaching getting done, meditation, some sparring. Like, it's cool that there's things going on around the world that make sense for what the area is. It's not like all these dudes could just be standing here as if they were talking to each other, but they actually have them posed and animated to do things. It makes it feel a bit more lived in. You got some two Jedi practicing down there fighting each other. But we have an important mission to go to the Twi'lek village and speak to Bashin. That takes priority right now. Does the training blade not sound like a lightsaber to anyone else? That's a lightsaber, right? 100% a lightsaber. Anyway, we'll ignore it for now. We'll definitely ignore it for now. Okay, Bashin. What's the bet? He's incredibly rude to us. I'm betting on like 80% chance that he is.
Break out another cask, or 3. The festival only comes once a year. Our stores can take it.
Just as well. We have an uninvited guest.
I see. Festival of Awakening, Jedi. You're not welcome here.
Well, yep, spot on.
I apologize for interrupting. Master Yuan Par asks if you've seen a Jedi holoprojector.
Huh. If Yuan Par's asking, guess we could try and remember.
A holoprojector. Yeah, I know what you mean. Nayland found one. Nayland Rollock. Maybe you've heard of him?
No, but please.
I haven't, but it sounds like he has a reputation.
Nayland Rollock. Our dueling champion for 9 years straight. He once rescued an entire scouting party from flesh raiders single-handed. He planned our defenses.
Damn, how long have the
Protects us
Twi'lek
when
been
we
here?
go foraging.
Well, judging by
Without
that, over
him,
9 years.
Wouldn't
But
even be having the festival.
it made it sound like
And no, I am not telling you
when
where
Master
he is.
Yuan
Nayland
Pa
earns
said
his
that
peace and
they
quiet.
landed here, it made it sound like it was maybe a year or two ago.
That hologram's data isn't safe. Nayland should be warned. Or do you want to risk something happening to him?
Nayland can take care of himself.
Against flesh raiders, sure. But some of that Jedi tech is weird.
Okay, fine. Nayland went into the flesh raiders' territory. He's probably still there. He's been gone a while.
Then I should look for him. Enjoy your festival.
I think Nayland's got a camp out there. If you see him, tell him to be back for the feast.
Okay. So Nayland Rallock has taken the Jedi Holo Projector. Why? Dunno. Probably for a nefarious plot. Probably he's been told to do it by a Sith Lord or something like that. That's, again, that's how these stories usually go. But I think that is gonna do it for this first part. Seems like a good, decent place to stop. Not a long episode, but a little chill one. Thank you for watching, everyone. We appreciate it a lot. We appreciate the traffic through our channel. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and tune in again for another episode another day. Thank you. Bye.